Alright. Hello. Okay. Is it working? Okay. Hi everyone! Welcome back for more of the Silent Kingdom. Sorry I missed yesterday. I didn't have time. Okay. So, last we left off, I think we were at Chrono's route, yeah? Like, we finally got to a branch at the hangout event, and we decided to go with Chrono to a herbalist. Herbalist? Yeah, whatever. That. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I also did a little farming on my own, just a little bit, like 1 level kind of farming. Like very, very slight. I'll show. There's barely any changes, except that turns out in the water area in the forest that there was like a water area where you can revitalize Chrono's flower, the white flower. And I went to that area while I was, what is it called? Grinding. And turns out I can also revitalize the the red rose. So that's what I did. And then now both Chrono and I are level 5. That's about it. Like, I wanted to do more grinding, but it kind of just felt really slow, so I don't feel like it. But yeah, that's all. It didn't do much at all. So yeah. I guess because Chrono wants to go to the herbalist, I should go and see everywhere else first. Anything. I look around the market stalls, the crisp scent of fresh fruit stopping me in my tracks. It smells divine. Not even in the castle's pantry stores have I seen so much fruit. Are you hungry, princess? Up ahead I spot a stall full of ruby red apples. My favorite. Shall I tug him? That's cute. Look, Chrono. With a burst of enthusiasm, I grab his wrist, hurrying us both towards the apple stand. It's like we're kids once more. How many times did I drag him by the arm through the gardens back then? CG, please? No. Oh, okay. It's fine. Before me are the juiciest apple I've ever seen. And just for a moment, all my problems are replaced by the trivial dilemma of having to decide which apple to pick from the pile. As the princess delights in the fresh fruit's aroma, Chrono notices the shopkeeper is staring at her. The squire's expression hardens ever so slightly. He casually rests his hand atop the hilt of his sword, the shopkeeper suddenly growing nervous at the gesture. Oh, are you fond of apples, mademoiselle? I was just musing to myself that the shade of your hair makes you look like one. Choose the one you like best, and you may have it as a gift. I glance up at the man, taken aback by the sudden gesture. Thank you? I mean, I don't trust it feel a little mean. This. I look at the apple in my hands. It isn't but a moment later that I've raised it to my lips to taste it. The princess takes a bite of the apple. I take a moment to savor it. It's juicy and sweet, the flavor more intense than I remember it being in my dreams. It's really delicious. When I look back at Chrono, I notice his shoulders tensing. He's been watching me. Okay, first I'm gonna raise the apple to his lips. Stop, that's so cute. He's so cute, for real. How can bro be this cute? Try it, Chrono. I hold it out to him, offering the side opposite to where I've taken a bite. Doubt and hesitations are written clear upon his gaze as it falls to the apple, then to me, only to return back to the bitten apple. His eyes narrow and his lips finally part to accept the offering without touching me. How is it? You were right. I smile with satisfaction. Buy him an apple? Alright, I'm poor because I saved the hot guy. Ah, I'm sorry, Chrono. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I'm sorry, I'm poor. Can we talk to you? No. Buy my meat. Mine's better. At least I don't piss on it. Yours comes straight from your mother's arse. Enough. Prepare to die. I love that. Nothing. Yeah. Oh, okay. I still have that. I don't think I need that. Oh, Chrono doesn't have. I'm sorry, baby. I'm poor. I'm sorry. I saved a hot guy just to make my hot guy suffer. Forgive me. Wait, I can sell stuff. Yeah. Yeah! Oh, I could have bought him an apple. Can I go back? I wanna buy him an apple. I'm definitely not selling you those. Okay. Eh? Can I not buy these? I'm confused. Can I not buy them? Eh? Oh, I'm poor. I'm poor. Oh, I did. Sorry, my eyes are blind. I haven't taken a nap. Oh, I don't have enough. Can I at least buy him an apple? No? Sad. Oh, sorry. And then let's go to the plaza. Wait. Ooh. I saw him yesterday, but he didn't even notice me. That boy likes flowers more than people. Ooh. What boy likes flowers? I like flowers. We can hang out. Nothing I can steal? Nee? Oh, secret place. Just potion 2. Cool. You're quite a ways from home, aren't you, Crystarian? 4 men blocked away. The contempt on their faces betrays their ill intent. What do you want? We were wondering the same thing about you, foreigner. What's a forsaken woman like you doing wandering about Eden? My affairs are none of your business. Let me be clear. We don't want cursed blood like yours in this fine city. Lay one finger on her and you're dead. You think we're scared of your little sword, brat? Enough. If blood is what you crave, you shall have it. Yeah, let's beat up people! Hopefully they give me money, so I can buy some things for Chrono. Princess, they're just 4 scoundrels. There's no need to cause them too much harm. Actually, that sword's bigger than it seemed. Shut up and aim for the head. Defense of the rook. Bro is weak. They're so weak. I didn't even power level that much. Wounded, the villagers managed to flee, except for one who has buckled to his knees. Damn you. Let him go. Leave now and don't push your luck further. I feel like that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass, but I just don't want to kill if I can help it. The villager manages to get back to his feet, hobbling away as fast as his limp will allow. Are you alright? Yes, I am no worse for wear. But the way they spoke of Cristeria saddens me. I don't want her to be too angry, just in case that leads to a bad ending. Our home has become something terrible in the eyes of the rest of the world. Even if we manage to break the curse, there will be no peace. When you break the curse, all other problems that follow will seem trivial. One step at a time. Yes, one step at a time. Let's leave before someone else decides to ambush us. Oh, I should save. Pretty. Can I sit together with him? No? Shame. Aw, so cute. Did you see, Will? They thought we were siblings. We're siblings in crime. They weren't wrong, were they? Interesting. Crimes. I do enjoy crime. In games. Huh? What happened? Go away. I told you I don't want to serve the princess. He's kinda cute. Who are you speaking to? I'm sorry. I thought I was the royal guard. You. The young man raises a hand towards the princess's hair. Don't touch her. I'm sorry. You look like a rose, incredibly beautiful. Are you here to break my heart too? I just came to see what the commotion was. I saw her wither away, and I could only curse fate. In this world, pain seems eternal, while beauty is ever so fleeting. You will wither too. That's kind of weird to say to a stranger. Huh. What's up here? Ooh. It's locked. Of course it is. People usually hide their keys in like pots of flowers, no? I can tell that the fairies used to build magical springs in hidden areas of Fortuna's forest. Their waters were said to have healing powers, and flowers that never wilted bloomed around them. Like the one I found! Yeah! If I get another flower, I'm gonna plant it there too. Nice. I am a flower collector. A withered rose and a broken pot. That rose, was it important to you? All of them are. I've tried my best to extend their lives, but they all wither away too soon before my eyes. They break my heart. If only there was one, just one, capable of chasing away the darkness. I have one. Yeah, sure. That's not the one from Chrono. What is this flower that makes my heart race? Her petals seem to glow like daylight. I think it might have been blessed by the fairies. Take care of it. I hope it lives as long as your love for her endures. Please tell me your name. Vere? Vere. That is what I'll call this rose, so I'll never forget you. And I... Well, chill! Chill, we just met! The young man takes the princess's hand and places a ring in it. I am not. Oh, of course. I am Narcissus. I pray you will never forget. You will not forget me either. Better. Ooh, equipment nice. Do you need? Oh, critical rate. You don't need this, babe. Let's see. No. Wrong. Attack +3. Guess we can do crit and then give Chrono. Give Chrono attack. The P. Is it locked now? Oh, it's still there. Any secret? No? Okay. Is he in the room then? Ah, boo. Okay, I'm happy now. I love how many like little secrets this game has. It's really fun. Feels very rewarding when I find them. Where else do we go? Noble Gardens. Hi, kitty! Yeah. I am the fiercest little stalker of the gardens. No plant is safe from my teeth and claw. How cute! What is this? Nothing. Pretty. Can we sit? No. It's so gorgeous. Where has he gone? By the goddess, did you see that? I did! Mademoiselle, let me tell you that you are the most Christerian lady I've ever met. What could have brought you to the Gardens of Eden? Matters of great importance? Woe to us, for we know how Christerian matters of great importance end. Ah, they're being like, what is it called? Scathing with their words, but also being polite. I found you at last. This character belongs to the Kickstarter backer Gallon Games. Lord Keldrin, we've been looking for you. We heard tell of your departure tomorrow, and ignoring the two noble women, the stranger takes the princess's hand, pressing a polite kiss to the back of it. Sorry, I have my husband waiting right there. His demeanor is elegant and regal, like that of a prince. From his accent alone, I would assume he doesn't hail from Fortuna. If I may, ladies, I must speak with my good friend alone. We have an important matter to formalize before my departure. Eh? You know each other? An important matter? It was a pleasure seeing you. The nobles look at each other, perplexed. So, what was up? You owe me an explanation. And you owe me your gratitude. I just plucked you free from a precarious predicament. Was it? The extent of my gratitude will depend on your intentions. How about we start with an introductions? I am Keldrin... name hard. Keldrin Aurel Gallons. I'm sure you've heard of me. He looks at me with a smug smile. You may call me Vere. Vere? How curious. You have the name and bearing of Christerian nobility, yet you hide the name of your house as a bastard would. It's easy to imagine why a Christerian noblewoman would choose to act with caution. You can rest assured that I do not intend to ask you about your affairs. But I cannot resist proposing a deal that could benefit us both. I look at him curiously, interested in his proposition. You see, I'm a very prized bachelor. Although I'm accustomed to the attentions of the fairer sex, there is a certain countess harassing me with her marriage proposals. I'm leaving the capital tomorrow, and I've heard she's adamant about accompanying me. And what do you expect me to do about it? Pretend to be my fiancé in front of her, just for a short while. I'll introduce you, we'll take a stroll, and that's all. Your fiancé? Chrono, it's me. I have business of my own in Fortuna, my lord. I could not possibly maintain such a farce. It'll be enough if she believes it until tomorrow and doesn't follow me after my departure. In return, you'll have my protection. My family has strong relations in Fortuna, and no one would dare touch you if they knew you as my friend. Not to mention the power it would provide you to arouse envy among the nobles who've slighted you. What say you? Do you accept this alliance? I am interested. Why a fiancé from Casteria? Such an arrangement would Such an arrangement would be utterly scandalous. Precisely. What about the Countess's feelings? Kildren chuckles softly. What a cute question. Whatever feelings she possesses are towards my position. Why don't you come and see for yourself? I am curious though, so I'm gonna do it. Excellent. Wear this pendant. She'll notice that it's a gift from me. Now, let the show begin. Monsieur Kildren, I've been searching high and low for you all morning. Who is this lady at your side? I can see the contempt in the noblewoman's arrogant eyes, especially when she spots the pendant. Lady Hortense, allow me to introduce my beautiful fiancée, Alyssa von... How am I supposed to pronounce that? Myring? 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 Myring. I'm just gonna say Myring. A pleasure. Fiancé? A Crystarian? Officially Lectitian, it was a noble union between two great houses of Lectica and Cristeria. Such is the power of her family that neither she nor her mother were subjected to the Great Purge. The Great Purge? Is that what they call the punishment of the goddess? Hortense smiles. I think it's a joke in very bad taste, even for you, Kildren. Suddenly, Kildren slips his arm around my waist to draw me closer. Closer! He stares deep into my eyes, lashes low. Ah, Chrono! You think the way my heart stares for her is a joke? He speaks with such palpable passionate emotion that it makes him sound so genuine. I'm gonna stop him playfully because I did agree to it, but I don't wanna. I'm 100% Team Chrono. I place a hand on his chest to bar him from pulling me any closer, my lips curling into a wry smile. We shouldn't lose our composure here so early in the day. Then pray you do not make it sound so enticing to lose it. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm curious. Hortense clears her throat loudly, interrupting the moment. Mademoiselle Alyssa, I'd love to have a little chat with you to get to know you better. How quickly you want to steal my fiancée away? You'll have plenty of time to enjoy her. When Chrono looks at me, I nod to him. I've given my word to Kildren, and I must keep it. So, you hail from Lectica. How fortunate for you to have found a prestigious nobleman like Monsieur Kildren to hold on to. The inane things I have to hear from a scorned countess. How I wish I could tell her who I really am. The luck of some is the misfortune of others? Yeah. I wouldn't be so proud if I were you. I don't know when your game started, but... Do you believe, even for a moment, that Kildren's interest in you goes beyond the delight of causing a scandal? When he tires of you, or finds a more interesting toy to entertain him, your luck will run out, and you'll go back to the bog you crawled out of. Do you speak from experience, Lady Hortense? I like that. Oh my fucking god, you fucking didn't! That is so rude! Hortense raises her hand and slaps the princess. What the fuck? Hortense, have you lost your mind? Are you alright, Alyssa? Keldrin places a hand on my shoulder. He looks at me with concern. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna double down. Embrace Keldrin as if seeking comfort. Fuck you. You can't do that to me. That's so rude. I would have slapped right back. I cling to him like a wounded fledgling, looking at Hortense sideways. Cruelty is paid in kind. Fuck you. Sorry, baby. He hugs me back protectively, severe in his address of the noble woman. Leave. For a second, just before she turned away, I thought I caught the glint of a tear in her eye. I don't care. She raised her hand first. Fuck that. You can cry all you want. Like, that's too far. I won't lie to you. For a moment I feared she was going to eat you alive. But I see you're a fierce opponent. You have played your part. I'm indebted to you. Keep the pendant as a gift, so they'll know of our friendship. Can I sell it? Thank you, Lord Keldrin. You're a real mystery, Vere. One that I hope to solve if our paths cross again someday. Keldrin bows courteously. You're very quiet. Are you mad? And you think too much. I'd like to hear what's been on your mind. Will you tell me, Chrono? Imagine what your life would be like if the calamity had not occurred. Perhaps you'd have been betrothed to some stranger you held no love for. Perhaps you'd be like these nobles. You'd have learned to play, and you would have had to watch, just like today, as you tear one another to pieces. Thank you for telling me what you think. Is he hugging me? No, I wish. Sorry. It was me and my hubris that thought he would hug me. My bad. Can I really not buy him the apple? I have money now. Sad. It's hard being poor. Can I at least buy him a defensive item? I can sell one of these. Ooh, defense +5. I can give it to him. Okay, now I'm gonna buy him Seneca. Okay, now I'm gonna give him his equipments. There you go. Okay. Let's go to the herbalist for real now. Kitty! Yeah, I love to dig around in the trash looking for yummy food. Nice. I wish we can sit together. That would be so cute. Pretty. Okay. This is the herbalist. Welcome! How can I help you, traveler? Whatever you're looking for, you're sure to find it here. The herbalist leans forward a little and lowers her voice discreetly. I have potions that will make you last all night. Cow infusions? No, such infusions will just keep you up at night like an owl. I'm talking about... Wait, you haven't a clue what I'm talking about, do you? Chrono takes the blood iathras out of his satchel and places it on the counter. Oh, a blood iathras. They're very rare to come across nowadays. Ah, so you're smugglers. No, I want you to tell me everything you know about this plant. Well, for starters, they only grow in the Cursed Kingdom. The herbalist's attention shifts to me. But you already knew that, didn't you? Tell me more, please. Known as the Plant of Mercy, they're mostly used for medicinal purposes. Or were, as they're now only available on the black market at a high price. And here's the delightful duplicity of its nickname. See the reddish tips of the leaves? The tips are usually discarded. When they're not, they're used to prepare highly potent poisons. One must exercise extreme caution. I've always found it to be a fascinating specimen, capable of granting both life and death with equal case. What poetic irony, don't you think? That's all I needed to know. Thank you. Ah, what do you plan to do with it? Keep it. Thank you, traveler. He has like matters to take care of, but it's literally just out of concern for us because we got poisoned. He's so sweet. Chrono hasn't looked at me once since we left the herbalist shop. He keeps his eyes cast down at the cobblestone below. When Seneca accused the oracle, I, like you, refused to believe it. He speaks without looking up. His voice sounds somber and resigned. There's still no hard evidence, Chrono. I understand you wanted to ensure Seneca had spoken true, but nothing proves that it was the oracle's doing, nor can we prove the poison came from a blood iathras. The oracle possessed blood iathras. I saw them on her table, the morning we left, while you were still asleep and she was preparing your medicine. I saw them, not knowing what they were. Chrono's fists clenched tightly on the bridge parapet. The oracle was preparing your end before my eyes, and I just watched, blind to the truth. I settled my gaze past the railing of the bridge, watching people in the distance come and go as they please. All strangers, all enemies. I don't know when my world became so empty. Who will you condemn, Chrono? I asked this without looking at him, keeping my eyes focused on the people that filtered through the streets below us. Answer me? I'm no judge, princess. I've barely been able to uphold my duty as your shield. And even if I find it hard to forgive, I beg you not to ask me, to curse her from the heart. For I'll be unable to please you this way. No, you don't have to. I can't even curse her myself. I know that I tore her soul apart. Unable to keep my head up, I ended up lowering my gaze, just like him. I wonder how many Christians would accept what I'm going to do for them. How many would prefer to die instead? I shall only ask one thing of you, Chrono. If you ever decide to strike me down, let it be head-on, facing me. Princess, it's time to return. Oh, stop, baby Chrono, so cute. He's so sweet and so emo, my type. So there's nothing else. Okay. Is there any new conversations? should I sell stuff? Well, I guess I don't need to now. I'll be fine. Let's go back to the plaza. No, not the plaza. I'm stupid. Inn. Let's save. Wait, is that the inn? Am I stupid? Yes. He. Don't worry, I'll take care of Seneca. She likes him so much. This brew gives me life. You know, our dear friend has been on my mind. I've been wondering how you two met exactly. It must be quite the tale. I've been wondering the same. Naturally, I'll tell my tale if you share yours in turn. What say you? Trading one story for another? All in good fun, of course. Sounds fair. Let's see. He accosted me in the corridor of my castle. Well then, the two of you are off to a strong start, aren't you? Can't say I'm surprised. He told me that it was the end of my childhood. Ooh, how salacious. After that, he took me to meet his mistress. The great Circe? So you know her? Of course, she's a friend of mine. Friend? You're friends with a witch? Oh, come now, I wouldn't be so quick to judge. You may have some shocking surprises of your own, and you won't catch me throwing stones. Anyway, it's my turn. If you have any questions, now is your chance to ask. Where do you know Seneca from? It was Circe's doing. I believe 10 years have passed since then. I remember I had just acquired the deed to this tavern. How nostalgic. So he was already Circe's apprentice when you met him? Somewhat. She turned up one day with a boy of 14 or 15 that she had taken a liking to. She needed to leave him somewhere for a time and asked me to take care of him. I must add that I charged her a hefty sum. What was Seneca like back then? As strange as the day is long. Why? Well, he was well read, but kept an air of wonder and curiosity about him towards even the most mundane of topics. It was as if everything was new and exciting to him. From his disposition, it appeared as if he hadn't spoken to many people in his life. When it came to social conventions, he was rather awkward. Yet there was an undeniable charm about him, and he was able to worm his way into people's hearts with ease. Ask any of my girls, they were all mad about him. Why are you helping us? We all dare to dream, sweetie. Imagine if we could all live our lives to the fullest, without the divine halting progress or imposing punishment. Maybe then we could see what lies beyond the fog. Wouldn't that be exciting? Indeed. I have always been rather curious about what lies beyond the known world. The greater the mystery, the stronger the desire to solve it. Right? The day we can cross to the other side, I assure you, I'll be among the first to send an expedition. Hearing her talk like that makes me a bit envious. If only adventures beyond the fog were all I had to concern myself with. Heard enough? If you need anything, you know where to find me. Now where should we go? Back to our room, I guess? Thank you for joining me. I'm glad I did. I'm glad too, princess. I hope you get some rest. Memories, once sweet, now torment me. Aww. The princess clenches the sheets. See comfort. I turn over in the bed. My feet search for the floor, my eyes squinting for a back in the darkness. I don't want to count the steps that separate me from him. No! Okay, I'm fine. This is fine. Okay, I don't know if I like this one more or the apple one more to be used as a thumbnail. They're both so fucking cute. I bury my face against his back, as if doing so can shield me from all the sharp edges aimed at my heart. Prin, don't turn around. Tense, Chrono remains very still. I don't know, both is good, right? Both is good. I feel like Chrono really wants to be needed though. So let's do You're All I Have Left. In the calm of the night, my voice is a forlorn whisper. The world has become so empty. And I want to imagine that you're still here. That you're still you. And you believe in me, just as you did when we were children. I feel weak and naked, but I've given myself permission to be so in his presence. If I couldn't even believe in him, Without turning, Chrono's hand takes mine and guides it, slowly and carefully, to his chest. What is this? Okay. You hold it there, right over his heart. It throbs, a strong and steady beat against my palm. His pulse is racing. I'm dead. My pulse is racing. I'm still here, princess. Far from releasing my hand, I feel a gentle, comforting squeeze from his fingers. I cling tighter to him and squeeze my eyes shut. I want nothing but him to exist right now, not the pain from today, nor the ill-fated tragedy of tomorrow. Just him, warm, alive, and real. Chrono smells like home. May I remember his scent forever when bridges fall. Bro, so cute. Oh my god. When I open my eyes, it doesn't take me long to realize that I'm alone in Chrono's bed. I slept next to him, and I still can feel his warmth trapped beneath the sheets. Princess slowly lets off a sigh before leaving the bed. I must get dressed as soon as possible. I don't know what today will bring. Someone knocks twice on the door. Who is it? It's me. I have something urgent to tell you. Seneca. Come on in. I've come to inform you that the royal guard has arrived asking for you. They're waiting downstairs. Are you ready to face the king? Okay, I need a reminder. Convince him that you are an envoy of the goddess and Circe is our enemy. At least cast the shadow of a doubt. Alright. All I'm missing is the soul breaker. I have it in safekeeping. I shall hand it over to you when the time to use it is near. It's of no use giving it to you now, for we shall probably be stripped of all weapons before we enter the castle. Understood? In that case, there's nothing more to say. Dere? He surprises me when he suddenly calls me by my name. Do you trust me? Either 1 or 3. I feel like he'd like 1. I want to trust you. I want to see you as an ally, Seneca. Although I cannot deny that sometimes you make it difficult for me to do so. Perhaps what I'm about to tell you will help you to have a clearer idea. You may not be aware of it, but I am placing my life in your hands. I will be an accomplice to every sin and every affront. I will be guilty. And if at some point you allow yourself to be devoured by fate, you will also condemn those of us who are risking everything for you. Let myself be devoured. What I mean is that I need you alive as much as you need me. If one falls, so too will the other. And if that isn't reason enough for us to trust each other, we're doomed to fail, aren't we? Can't disagree. Seems we both have our reasons to be allies. Let's try, then. His smile is more genuine now than it has ever been before. I leave you to change. Please make haste. Scary. And so we arrive at the heart of Fortuna, where the king awaits us, seated on his gilded throne. I confidently stride before dozens of strangers, wearing a mask of piety, more guilty and vile than any of them could begin to imagine. For in their negligence I have come to pluck the fairest flower from their garden. Midas. Midas? How do you say it in English? I guess Midas, right? In this confrontation against the king, you must convince him to trust you. Oh shit. The top bar will then show the king's level of trust. You will only succeed if the level indicated on the bar is greater than half. Oh, if I fail, will I have to redo everything all over again? That kind of blows. I want to see what happens if I fail. Your Majesty. We bow to him in respect. His appearance has hardly changed over the years. Before me, I see the same king I met long ago when I was just a child. Oh, alright, sorry. There is no sign of Megaera. Introduce yourselves. I'm Vera de Cristeria, daughter of Alexander de Cristeria. These are my faithful guardians. Chrono, my squire, he was chosen and awakened by the goddess to protect me. To my left, having managed to dodge the curse of fate, Seneca. Gorgeous! Should I fail first? I feel like I want to see what happens when I fail, but I haven't saved in a while, but like, oh well, you know? Corchester, fuck it. Let's fail. You honor me far too much, princess. I still have much to learn from your unique sense of humor. Look at me, Cristerian. Her eyes are so pretty. Your resemblance is certainly uncanny. Your Majesty, if I may. Speak, Bullard. Oh, this is Bullard. Many noble Cristerians resemble each other due to the shade of their hair. We must not let that confuse us. I guess this one would be less convincing. Point to your Cristerian armor. This armor belonged to my mother, Queen of Oh shit, it's not. I forgot about that. Queen of Cristeria. Those who fought alongside her shall recognize it. Even if someone in this room were to recognize that armor, what proof is there that it is yours? After 7 years, Cristeria must have been plundered from top to bottom. Oh, okay, that's good. You don't seem to be convincing so far. You offend me, my lord. I am no common thief. I am Vera de Cristeria, princess of the fallen kingdom, resurrected by the goddess to deliver Fortuna a message of utmost importance. I urge you to listen to me, Your Majesty. Resurrected by the goddess? What kind of blasphemy is this? Speak, we shall listen to your message. Your Majesty. Death's shadow looms over Princess Megaera. I hope. Let's just go full on baddie. Bad. The concern I see on his face proves that, for the moment, the king is listening to my words and not outright dismissing them. The oracle has indeed foretold a tragic fate for Princess Megaera. Speak of what you know. What kind of evil threatens my daughter's life? The same threat that brought ruin to my kingdom and stole my life from me. The goddess herself. I'm just gonna go full on bad choices. Chrono. Vere! The goddess will devour Megaera on her next birthday, just like she will devour me. Blasphemy! Your Majesty, she's trying to bring the goddess's wrath down upon Fortuna. Seize them at once. No, I pray you to listen to me, Your Majesty. Nice forks. Any CGs for losing? I have failed. Couldn't go on. I didn't see myself capable of committing such a horrible crime. I wonder if Cristeria would have ever forgiven me, or if it will forgive me even now. That's something you will never know. And now, what? You know exactly what comes next. I've always thought I was ready to die. Why are we here, though? That it has to be like this? A death so pointless? Well, I guess it's fitting. This rotten world has always been like this. This will be the last time we speak, Princess. I'm sorry for everything. So am I. Why are we here, though? That's interesting. Why are we back in Cristeria? Eh? Oh. So what was that earlier, then? She's so pretty. No wonder everyone's like, oh my god, you're just like a rose. I see it. I don't know how long I've been here. I cannot tell whether it's night or day. Seneca and Chrono were executed a long time ago. Only I remain. Why am I still alive? What is even the point of this torturous existence? Strange. I no longer feel cold or in pain. Mother, is that you? Eaten by the goddess? Interesting. Okay. We might have been eaten by the goddess. I'm not sure. Where was I? Here. Let's go. Okay, now we do it for real. Also, I found the skip button right yesterday. So I protested. There was no skip button. There is in fact a skip button. And I'm just stupid. I know, sorry. Touchy. Why is his shirt ripped like that? Bro, buy a new shirt. So the convincing the king thing is easier than I thought it would be. Like, I thought there were going to be a lot of dialogues, but there was not really that much. So I'm happy about that. Just wish I could safe in the middle. Okay, he's my royal advisor. Seneca smiles. Look at me, Christerian. Okay, that's the same. I'll read it anyway. Your resemblance is certainly uncanny. Your Majesty, if I may. Speak, Bullard. Many noble Christerians resemble each other due to the shade of their hair. We must not let that confuse us. Recall your first conversation with the king. The first time I saw you, you told me that I had the same eyes as my father. It cannot be. Are you really Vere? Or just a spectre sent to confuse us? You seem to be convincing so far. I'm Vere de Cristeria, princess of the fallen kingdom, resurrected by the goddess to deliver Fortuna a message of utmost importance. I urge you to listen to me, your majesty. Resurrected by the goddess? What kind of blasphemy is this? Speak, we shall listen to your message. Your majesty. Death's shadow looms over Princess Megaera. I feel vile for this. Although I force myself to keep looking at him, I find it difficult to do so. The concern I see on his face grieves me, for I know that the very threat I speak of is me. The oracle has indeed foretold a tragic fate for Princess Megaera. Speak of what you know. What kind of evil threatens my daughter's life? The same threat that brought ruin to my kingdom and stole my life from me. The witch Circe. The king narrows his eyelids. A witch. My father met a mysterious woman in his last days. It was she who placed a curse upon my kingdom. The king stares at me, pondering my words in silence. I did hear rumors about a beautiful nameless woman who had grown close to Alexander. It was quite the mystery. But nothing compared to the other rumors that would reach me a few days later. The king closes his eyes for a moment, frowning as he recalls a memory that still festers within his mind, like an open wound. Rumors that spoke of King Alexander, whom I always considered my great friend, accusing me of plotting against Cristeria. He was, so they claim, preparing his armies for a possible conflict. It was so far-fetched, so absurd that at first I didn't believe it. However, shortly after hearing such nonsense, Cristeria received a fatal sentence. Enlighten me, young lady, if you really are who you claim to be. Perhaps you can put an end to this uncertainty that has tormented my thoughts for years. Were the rumors true? I don't remember what I was supposed to answer. We're supposed to yes, right? On the night of my 13th birthday, my father confessed to me his desire to declare war on Fortuna. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to. However, I beg you to listen to all I have to say before drawing any conclusions, your majesty. The king looks at the princess in silence, interested in what she has to say. Ever since the witch approached him, father changed. He behaved strangely, and only seemed to have ears for her. We all noticed it. He wouldn't even listen to the oracle, who foretold terrible misfortune for the kingdom. I still remember the words the oracle said to me that fateful afternoon. The king has grown deaf ever since that woman has come to sit by his side. I don't know what the witch did to him, but I can assure you that my father was no longer himself. And I'm sure you would have noticed it too, had you been there. Midas looks thoughtful. A king who does not listen to his oracle when tragedy looms at the gates of his kingdom. A friend who, for no reason whatsoever, makes an enemy of a friend. I don't recognize Alexander in any of those actions either. What you say makes sense. I've never lied like this before. I'm trying to trick a man with the intention of destroying his life. I feel incredibly guilty. I kind of want to know what happens if I tell the truth, though. But I feel like I'm just gonna die, right? Should I do it? Fuck it, we ballin'. I can just reset again. I can't go on like this. Father, forgive me. I do not possess your conviction to commit such an atrocity. Your Majesty, I cannot continue this farce. Are we gonna get beheaded again? Oh, yep, we are. It was the goddess who punished Cristeria, and who will also take the life of Megaera. Vere! The god. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it is the same. Okay, so they. Okay. So I fucked up really bad. I will do better. I was just curious. I was just curious. Sorry. Okay. I didn't want this for you. It was inevitable. I told you that my life was tied to yours. Forgive me, Seneca. I failed you. I failed you both. I'm just interested in like why they are talking here. Goodbye. Okay. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I'll mark this spot in the timestamp so you don't have to go through it twice. My bad. I didn't think like telling the truth would immediately cause the game over. I thought it would just be like, oh, okay, you lose 1 point of trust. But nope, it's another game over. At least it's this, and also it's still the same game over, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. Ito. I'm glad I did. So I think the answer I gave, the one where I said like the dad did want to try to make war, was correct because the lying indicator went up. Well, no, the truth indicator went up. So I guess I was correct in answering that. Midas. Royal advisor. First conversation with the king. I feel vile. The witch. The rumors were true. But I know I must persevere. Here's an even more serious matter, Your Majesty, which must not be overlooked. This woman claims that the fall of Cristeria was not divine punishment, but the work of a witch. But we all witnessed the sacred light that night falling upon Cristeria, like an executioner's axe on the neck of a criminal. Her words are heinous blasphemy. If we partake in any of it, we will bring misfortune down upon Fortuna as well. Remind them that your awakening can only be the work of the divine. Your Majesty, if you fear the wrath of the goddess so much, do not question her intervention. Just as it was true for my birth, my awakening is clearly a miracle. No one could have sent me but her. Are you sure about that? According to your testimony, the witch possesses immeasurable power. The king frowns. Now it is you who blaspheme, my lord. Your Majesty, this is an extremely delicate matter that could have dire repercussions for the entire kingdom. If there are witches who, for ill purposes, like to whisper to monarchs, don't rule out the possibility that we may have one right before our very eyes. Your Majesty? Speak, Theobald? Having listened very carefully to the whole exchange, I would like to intervene briefly. As the good Bullard said, this is an extremely delicate matter, for it concerns the mother of all creation. This lady has offered strong arguments to believe that she is an envoy of the goddess. If she really is who she claims to be, it would be a terrible mistake to turn our backs on her. So please, consider your decision carefully. The king stares at the princess, frowning. What are you? I don't know what my eyes see when they look at you. Deception? A blessing? How am I to know? I may find the answer by locking the three of you up. Only then will I see if the ill-fated shadows foretold by the oracle will dissipate. Your Majesty? Whatever you do, your daughter is doomed. What are you saying, Seneca? No matter how hard you fight, death will come for her sooner rather than later. Nothing can save her. How dare you? Guards? Huh? Bere? Seneca? I wake up on the floor, completely disoriented. Interesting. My chest feels tight. What happened? I've dragged you with me into the realm of King Midas. What? Simply put, I am what is known as a seeker. Under the right circumstances, I have the ability to enter the minds of others. But there will be time to speak of such things later. Right now, I need your assistance. Tell me what I have to do. Help me locate the king's will and put it in chains. It's like Persona! That way I will gain dominion over him. He will be an indispensable pawn for us to control accordingly. Take control of the king's mind? That you have that power. I feel bad saying he's dangerous when all he's done is help us, so it makes you incredibly useful. You're glad to have me as an ally, aren't you? But I must warn you that chaining is no simple task. I've brought you with me precisely because it would be impossible for me to subdue the will of another on my own. It would kill me. Kill you? We can die in this place? That's right. Outside, our bodies would collapse lifelessly. Why didn't you tell me about this earlier? I didn't want to encounter any resistance on your part, Conscious or unconscious, I needed to catch you by surprise. It would have been easier if we shared a very close bond and your mind was completely open to me. Did you bring someone else? No. It's no easy feat to chart a course into another person's mind. I just had it mapped out to yours. But I think the two of us will be strong enough to face the will of this domain. Okay, my mic fell. I need to fix it. Wait. Also, be right back. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Alright, what do we do now? Seneca holds out his hand to me. Let's delve into the mind of a king. I power leveled Chrono, and not Seneca. This is troubling. Oh wait, I think I can equip some stuff on him. Damn, I should have bought him an armor instead of Chrono. Okay. You feel it too, don't you? A perpetual knot in the pit of our stomachs, as if the ground itself is going to swallow us up any moment. I know this feeling. I wonder if that's how Seneca was able to go into the dream with us. That's gorgeous. Guidance of the languid spring. Yeah, I wonder if that's how Seneca was able to go into our dream. Like, he used his seeker power in order to go into our dream and talk to us. That's interesting. It's a splendid day. What's that at the back? I almost screamed. I got shocked. I do not like it. Watch out. A serpent. A huge serpent regards us with sapphire eyes. I've never seen such a beast. Careful, the guards who tried to stop us in your castle were nothing compared to this. Who creeps through the gardens of decadence? Talk to the snake first. We need you to grant us passage through this door. The doors do not open for just anyone, for one soul must first understand another. Answer correctly and you shall pass, but if you fail, and our souls do not touch, the flowers will bear witness as I devour you. Tell me, travelers, what weighs more than a king? The crown, I feel like. You have chosen right. I hear the tinkling of my soul. I'm smart. Good job there. A banquet, huh? The landscape outside the windows is bleak. Welcome. Would you like some wine? No, thank you. We're just passing through. What about you, fair lady? I feel like that would take... sure. Seneca places an arm between me and the shadow. No, we're passing through. So you're not here to partake of the banquet, nor to celebrate what we do? What do you celebrate? Pride, lust, and greed. What else? What would you celebrate? If you inspire me with your answer, I'll give you a gift. Life? Shh. We do not speak of such sad things here. Only those who think of death remember to celebrate life. Can I reset? Because I want the present. Hehe. I like presents. Nothing. Nothing. Leave with your grief, lest it be contagious. Where's my gift? Liar. You said you would give me a gift. Mad. Nothing then. Liar. Scary. It's locked. Uh-oh. Should we fight? I'm scared. Should we fight? Let's try. Yeah. It's scary. I don't know why it's scary, but it's scary. my Seneca is still so low level. It's locked. Is there supposed to be a guide somewhere? Nice. King's Secret. An orc that emits a soft light. Interesting. Was there anything else, or was that it? I forgot. Wait, I forgot. I forgot! I think I remember. Should we fight the guard? If I do this, and then talk to the statue, will it do anything? No. Shall we talk to the guard? I'm a little scared. Did I save already? I have trust issues. Yes, we did. Hey, where's the... Is it not coming? Oh, now it's up there. Oh. I get it. We need to go out again, I think. That went well. Secret. Wretched and lonely, I'll drink to that which all the good in the world can never buy. I don't care. It's locked. My spatial recognition is honestly dog ass. I'm a bit worried. Oh, so this is the gold room, and then down. Okay. I get it. Do I need to keep it unlocked? Oh, hi. I want the locked treasure chest. So, oh no, that's impossible. Okay. Because I was thinking maybe I should open up the code from like down there. But I don't think that would make any sense. It's a different area. Ooh. What else do we do? I think I see something. Yes. It's fine, I have potions. Yes, I knew it. I see something. So many secrets. What are you? A familiar figure emerges from the shadows of the cell. My heart leaps as I recognize him. Father? Father, is it really you? Vere, my daughter. You should not be here. Run away before this dark dungeon swallows you too. Why are you in prison? Well, I kind of know. It's probably because it's in his mind. And yeah. This is the just punishment for my betrayal. Yeah, exactly that. You know what I was willing to do to my best friend? There are offenses that can never be forgiven. Father, I want you to know that I'm here to save Cristeria from its curse. I promise you that I will not rest until you are free. I always knew you would follow in the same footsteps. You have my blood. And I wish I could be by your side on such a trying journey. Alas, now I'm no more than a condemned man, trapped in a prison of stone. This is the only gift I can give you. It will help you find what you are looking for. King's Fear. Now go, fulfill your promise before the flame of Cristeria is extinguished. And remember that I have always been, and always will be, proud of you, my child. Goodbye, Father. The king's face is now swallowed up by the shadows, barely distinguishable in the dim light. Should save. Is our health okay? Yeah, our health's good. As I walk away from the cells, an unwanted thought fills me with unease. I fear this is the last time I will see Father. There should be another passage then that's like super dark and hidden as well. Are you sure you don't want to unlock for me, treasure chest? Can you stop with that? You always surprise me. Oh, this is the king. How do I unlock it? I'll drink to that which all the gold. It's over there. Maybe the gift? I'll drink to that. That which cannot be bought with gold. I'm so smart. Ah, love, I know not any greater blessing. Humans have never understood the power of love. For if they had, would surely have built noble temples and altars and offered solemn sacrifices. Let's drink to that. And here you go. Promises are promises. King's sorrow. I guess the treasure chest would be unlocked by now. So I want to open that. And then we can finish it. I'm glad the puzzles are not that hard because I am quite dumb. So the fact that I can do this is pretty good. Still locked? The orb emits a soft light. Well done. Seriously? Like, the treasure chest is just gonna stay locked? I can't loot it? I'm gonna try one more time. Ato here. Here? Is this where the father is? Yeah, this is. Up there then? Why is it locked? Where is it? Fine. Let's fight the damn thing. So maybe it'll unlock something if I check where it's at. Also locked. There's nothing. So, is it really gonna just stay locked? Is it a red herring or am I stupid? Yes, 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 you'll fight me. Never mind. Okay, I'm nervous as fuck. Oh, she's gorgeous! Gatekeeper, we need you to... Shh. Speak to me in whispers, or from within your mind, for the beasts that live in these walls have long ears. Whisper. We need you to let us through. Tuck neath your pillow as you sleep, within thy breast in sorrow's keep. In soulless smiles and words unspoken, bells toll for hearts heavy and broken. Yo, I have no clue. Heavy guilt? Ah, do you hear that? When our sins sing, the soul shudders. Why? Why should they sound so sweet? Dude, I'm so fucking smart. I was just like, what is heavy in my heart? I don't think it's faith. So, I'm so smart. Okay. Happy. Shiny? Oh, it's the princess. Where am I? That's big. Prostrate yourselves, for in this golden cage I am king. Bird just said no. What is this? Attack now, princess. You dare raise your hand to a king? I haven't healed. Fuck. That is a long ass sword. Oh shit. The magic that holds the king prisoner weakens. The king, hurry up! Fuck. Okay, I'm going to listen to Seneca because he hasn't given me any reason to distrust him. And this is... If anything happens, I'll reload. I must lift Seneca to his fate. It's now or never. Oh shit, without a healer? No! King Midas cannot move. He can't move then. Shit, I didn't combo. Ah, combo! I suck at combo. Really? You would do that to me? Miss this asshole. Okay, Seneca is okay. That's good. We did it! We did it! The king is all ours! There is no trace of enemies or wounds. Even the oppressive feeling in my chest has lifted. Isn't it both fascinating and terrifying that even the strongest of wills can be bent? I look at the king in chains. Such a fate could await me. What will happen to him now? Whatever we desire, our word will be absolute truth. I pity him. Try to banish that feeling. It won't benefit you in what lies ahead. I must say that you've done your job very well. I could never have achieved such a feat on my own. I admit I feared for you. And yet you passed judgment and remained composed. You chose correct. Distractions would only jeopardize the mission. Now, princess, we have a performance to continue. Ready for the next act? I'll reload after this to see what happens if I help Seneca. Ready? Then close your eyes and count 1, 2, 3. Is he okay? It's as if time hasn't passed. Oh no. The king raises a hand to his forehead, brows furrowed with discomfort. No, withdraw your weapons at once. Seneca, Your Majesty? My brother's words are full of reason. To disregard such a sacred message would be an unforgivable crime. Your Majesty, are you well? Harboring such conflict within my mind has made my head ache. I consider it a divine sign, sent to bring me to my senses. Girl of crimson hair, I recognize you as Princess Vera de Cristeria, daughter of Alexander, my good friend and ally. Spread word throughout the kingdom, Vera de Cristeria has been resurrected by the goddess to bring us her message of salvation. Glory to Vera de Cristeria. Glory to Vera de Cristeria. Glory to Vera de Cristeria. The king has completely changed his tune. So, this is Seneca's true power. Take Seneca to his chambers and have the doctor visit him with haste. No, I have no need for a doctor. I only need to rest, but for a moment. Vere. Oh, I have to kill her? No, she's so cute! No! No, I have a weakness for pretty girls. You can't do this too. Oh, I feel so bad. It's really you? I cannot believe it. A young woman with golden locks emerges from behind one of the columns, rushing over to give me a warm embrace. The aroma of fresh flowers seemed to cling to her. Is she Megaera? Yes! I'm so happy to meet again. It's truly a miracle. I would have never expected such an affectionate reunion. We only met once, and our first impressions of one another were quite unpleasant. I'm happy to see you too. Oh, it's been so long. Almost 10 years. Look at you, you've changed so much. You look beautiful with long hair. I barely remember her face from when I was a child. I wonder if this person is really her. Oh. Back off. Oh, okay. Chrono, by the goddess, you're so tall. You remember me, don't you? Although, I must look very different to you now. Of course I remember you, Princess Megaera. Megaera laughs, the sound charming and light. You've grown so much. You're a man now. Father, if it would please you, I shall accompany Vera and her guardian to show them around the castle. Please do. Our guest could not be in better company. By the way, in case you guys didn't notice, his name changed from Midas the Fair to Midas the Puppet. Very interesting. Megaera latches onto my arm, far too amicable for my taste. Let's go! It's my turn to show you our gardens. You'll see how magnificent they are. And so, as if it were nothing more than a reunion of old friends, Chrono and I march along, led by Megaera and her two servants through the corridors. That's so pretty. These are the inner gardens. Only courtiers of the castle have the luxury of enjoying them. The outer gardens are always swarming with nobles who hover about like flies, seeking attention. And right now, for security reasons, I am forbidden to visit them. Interesting. Because we see in the king's mind that Megaera is like caged up along with the rest of the king's treasures. I understand. Well, what do you think? Have you ever seen more beautiful blooms? Your gardens are very beautiful. She's so cute. I knew you'd like them. I've always wanted to show them to you. I was constantly asking Father if you would visit us soon. I really wanted to show you every corner. I appreciate the sentiment. You're so well-mannered. Time really has changed you. Do you remember the argument we had when we first met? How could I forget? Oh, they're so cute. So, your name is Megaera, right? I am very. Well, I'll show you the gardens. Megaera let us out a mocking chuckle. You call these gardens? Can you not see how dull they are? They've hardly any flowers. You would do well to fire a gardener. The day you visit Fortuna, you'll know what a proper garden is. You'll never want to return to Cristeria, I assure you. Try not to get angry, but get angry regardless. How rude! Cristeria's gardens are magnificent. Oh, you poor fool. You've clearly never set foot beyond the castle walls. Father told me you never go out. Soon I will lead my armies and come for you. What are you saying? Why speak of such violence? I'll tell father and he'll raise your kingdom to the ground first. Your pathetic army could never stand against the forces of Cristeria. Prepare yourself. It'll be the end for you. You're completely mad. That's so cute. I don't think I've ever, fought like that with my friends when I was a kid. I'm missing out. Oh, what lovely memories. We certainly had a wonderful time together. Is that how she remembers it? I recall we later made peace, and you introduced me to your squire. Do you remember Chrono? This is Chrono, my squire and friend. Oh, look at him blushing. Oh, he's so cute. It's an honor, Princess Megaera. This is your squire? He's just a little kid. How old are you? I just turned 11. Well, I'll be 12 next month. I'm older than you, so treat me like an adult. You're the most childish of the three of us, Megaera. Very, you're supposed to be my ally. It's not like he's your fiancé. Look at his blushing face. Oh, you said you have a huge lake. I want to see it. Let's go. See how the clouds are reflected on its surface? It's beautiful and quite large. You were right. Oh no, my handkerchief fell into the water. Squire, would you be capable of getting it back for me? Sure. Chrono begins to take off his shoes, ready to jump into the lake. Stop him. Hold it right there, Chrono. Megaera, if you want your handkerchief back, you'll have to go into the lake yourself. What? But he said he'd get it back for me. Why do you care? I don't want my squire to catch a cold over something so trivial. I'll be fine, Princess. It won't be difficult to get it back if I hurry, before the current washes it away. I won't say it's an order. I'm not that mean. At his insistence, I remained silent. I watched Chrono quickly peel himself out of his shirt and shoes, only to dive right into the lake without further delay. Next to me, Megaera smiled with satisfaction. It made me very happy to see how quickly you leapt into the water for me. You were a real hero. Anyone would have done the same, Princess. Megaera raises a hand to her lips in a bid to dampen a charming chuckle. So humble. Come, I want to show you the fountain, Vere. You'll love it. Andre, Alex, don't let Chrono grow bored while Vera and I talk. Yes, Princess. Yes, Princess. Oh, he's not coming? Chrono and I look at each other wordlessly. He seems tense and uncomfortable. Aw, poor baby. Where was my save file? Um. Where's my save file? It all looks the same. You know what? Fine. I want to load and see what happens if I... Ah! I'm stupid. If I help Seneca. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, wrong. It was around here. So cool. Still horrid to see. Like, I'm just imagining them fighting that thing. It's so scary. I can never be a princess. A war princess, much less. Terrifying. Help Seneca. My body moves on its own, driven by instinct. I quickly stepped between Seneca and his executioner, blocking another attack. What in the hells are you doing? Sorry. I won't abandon you. You fool. The Silver Knight stares at me, as if studying my movements. I can't take my eyes off him either. Tell me you'll survive. I'll take care of the rest. I'm fine. The enemy prepares for another onslaught. By my sword, he will find no truce. Interesting. Okay. I'm willing to see where this goes, and then I'll reload. Chrono is not okay. So, not Chrono, Seneca. I know, sorry. It's very, what is it called? It's very dusty in this room. Really? You would attack the defenseless dude? So rude. Quick, the king, before he... Am I going to have to fight the king alone? Did you think you would have power here? I am the ruler, and my subjects will obey. Shit. You will prostrate yourselves first before me, and then before the executioner's axe. That's scary. I'm fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked. Let's just get a potion. Sure. Not good. Let's just hit the king. Because I feel like if the king dies, they all die, right? Dude! Okay, maybe I will have to do this when I am not this poo-poo. Well, I'm fucked. Fine. Fine, I won't help Seneca. Fuck Seneca. He can die. Eto, where did I save? Please tell me I saved. Did I not save? No fucking way. Did I not save? I could have sworn I saved. But I saved, didn't I? No. Oh, you've gotta be joking. I didn't save. I thought I did. I have to do everything again? This blows. I could have sworn I saved. I remember pressing the button. I don't know where it went. Did I override it by a mistake? Well, I guess we're gonna have a really long skip time. My bad. It's my fault for being curious. Fine. Let's do everything all over again. Satrai. Poor Seneca has been stabbed 3 times. Feel bad. Can't believe I didn't save. I thought I did. Damn it. I definitely did better than before. I hope Seneca is okay. I can't save him now. I need like a lot of grinding. And I honestly don't care much about that. Because my Seneca is also still just level 3. Maybe I'll do that later. When I go hang out with Seneca and therefore I can grind with him in my party. She's so cute! Can't believe we have to kill her. I'm gonna answer the exact same as before. I do agree that Fortuna's garden is way prettier. It's gorgeous. I want to just sit there and like have a cup of tea. So pretty. And also there's so many hydrangeas and I love them. Let's save for real this time. I'll save here. Aha, so I cannot save. They fucked me over because of it. I thought I saved, but turns out I can't save. How rude. So it wasn't my fault. The servant looks at the princess with a friendly smile. It is an honor to serve you, Princess Vera. The servant looks at the princess with a neutral expression. And it's the same thing. So pretty! Can I like ask to have this kind of garden in my house? So pretty! Can I? Oh. I'm truly sorry for what happened to your kingdom. I cannot fathom what you're going through right now. I want you to know you have my full support, and my father's as well. You don't share Bullard's suspicions? Oh, Bullard thinks you're a witch, but it's at my father's word that I always give more thought. He seems to have blind faith in you, doesn't he? Oh. The friendship between our parents was strong. Your father knows well that he wouldn't find enemies in Costeria. That's also my understanding. By the way, there's something I'm terribly curious about. You were turned into stone statues for 7 years, and yet neither of you seems to be children. Both in body and mind, you are fully grown. All these years, I've lived in a dream. In that dream, time passed as it did in the real world. When I woke up, I did so in my rightful body, which you see before you now. You grew up in a dream? That's fascinating. So it was the same for Chrono. Yes, although his dreams were far less kind to him. Oh. It must be a relief not to have lost him. Come, I'll show you more of the castle. There is still so much to see. I love this corridor for its natural light, and look at the spectacular view! It is gorgeous. What do you think, Chrono? If you had to choose a castle, which one would you pick? You love putting him on the spot, don't you? I just want to hear his opinion. It's an innocent question. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Princess Megaera, Princess Vera. The castle benefits greatly from your presence. Megaera smiles at him. Engaged in an important business of your own, uncle, or are you just out for a stroll? I'm far too busy these days to partake in such simple delights, I'm afraid. Although, for our special guest, I would make an exception. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Archduke Tybalt de Fortuna, brother of the king. Consider me at your complete disposal. The Archduke takes my hand and presses a kiss on top of the gauntlet. It is a pleasure to meet you. When our eyes meet, he smiles at me. Your situation has aroused the curiosity of all Fortuna, and I am no exception. Well, you'll have plenty of time to chat. Right now, Vera and I are becoming very good friends, right? Megaera loops her arms around me, drawing me closer to give me an unexpected kiss on the cheek. Tybalt smiles, although his expression remains unreadable. I shall return to my business then, knowing you are in the best of company. Time willing, I hope to join you at some point. Don't trust him. Why do you say that? He's not a man of his word. I can tell. Like, he was so eager to side with us. Oh, did I mention we have a beautiful library? Come, I'll show you. For the rest of the day, Megaera showed me around the castle. I simply indulged her without complaint. There's little else I can do as long as Seneca remains bedridden. After sunset, night falls quickly. Here are your rooms. This one is where Seneca was brought to rest. Who, by the way, we haven't seen all day. Is he alright? Shall we go inside and check on him? Oh, Vera, what funny ideas you have. Chrono, this would be yours. I hope you find it comfortable and sleep well. Can we go with him? No? Good night. I'd like to share a room with my squire. There! How utterly scandalous of you! You must contain your cravings. You're mistaken. I simply wish to keep Chrono close for my own safety. What exactly do you think is going to happen to you in this castle? You're safe here. Chrono has really changed a lot, hasn't he? He's unrecognizable. The loss of his home has made him more withdrawn. Oh, you've both been through so much. I want to share a room with my squire. And this is your room. Naturally, it is the best of the three. I'm sure you'll love the view. Before I leave, I wanted to tell you how much fun it was to spend the day together. It makes me happy to have you in Fortuna, Vera. I had a great time too. I'm so glad to hear. We must continue our merriment tomorrow. Anyway, I'll let you get some rest. Good night. Very minty color. Can I save now? Thank God. A bath. The water has a very pleasant aroma. I love baths. I find the scent of flowers soothing. Maybe this bath will help me sleep better. I wish the caress of water would cleanse my thoughts. I want to empty myself of the past and the future. It really smells good. Is she gonna fall asleep in the bathtub? That's not good. She's gonna catch a cold. Oh, okay. Ooh, what's this? So I really can't visit Chrono. I only see darkness. I only know her smile. It holds a radiance I lack. I don't know what her eyes will look like when her blood coats my hands. Her blood on my hands. Her eyes in my eyes. Every day, wake up somewhere different. I wonder if we can... what is it called? A door. Can go out? I doubt it, but... yeah. Okay, that's all. Just wanted to check, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Is that the sea in the distance? I've never seen it before. No baths in the morning? What if I go out without my armor on? Shit. I guess I'm free to go wherever I want in the castle. Any potions hiding? No one answers. No one? Are you asleep? Boo. Library! Pretty. I remember reading Beauty and the Beast and being so jealous of Belle getting her own library. The king always fulfills her highness's every whim, but I'm not complaining. It's thanks to that I've got a job. History. The goddess. Read about the oracles. Oracles are the connection between the goddess and mortals, and therefore must be protected and revered. When an oracle dies or disgraces herself with the loss of her chastity, the goddess, through the dream, will choose one of the kingdom's virgin maidens as her successor. The chosen maiden will dream of the gardens of the just, where she will find a white tree. She must take a bite from one of its fruits to receive the blessing of the goddess and the power of clairvoyance. Oracles must live a life free of passion, humbled and virtuous in divine contemplation. Their prophecies must only be heard by monarchs. To renounce chastity is to renounce the blessing and grace of the goddess. Such an offense is punishable by death. That's dark. Read about the four hells. From the original manuscripts. At death, pure souls will ascend to the gardens of the just, while impure ones will descend to one of the four hells to be purged of all evil. The first hell belongs to thieves. The second hell belongs to the liars and the disloyal. The third hell belongs to murderers. And the fourth hell, the most terrible of all, belongs to those who dare to act against the goddess, mother of all creation. Can we go up? No. Any history books? No. Astrology? Andre boasts that he's the princess's favorite, but I'm sure that her favorite will always be someone else. Ooh. He was in the castle a few years ago. He called himself Vincent. Such a peculiar fellow. He didn't look like the princess's type, with his green eyes and an ugly scar. Ooh! Green eyes and an ugly scar across his face, but they were inseparable. What became of him? He disappeared one day, along with a well-guarded relic from the castle. Since then, I have never seen the princess so attached to a servant. I love scars. Fiction novels. Ooh, so many! The following books are contributions from backers of the Kickstarter campaign who made this game possible. I'll try to read every single one. Wild Beast Forest House by Inma R. The only love I ever knew was the one I felt for a stranger I saw through the window. Is that weird? Is that the love normal people feel? It did save me. I gathered the strength to run away because of you, Ragnar. But if I said I love you, would it bother you? Would it make any sense to you that I do? Yule thought as he opened the door to meet the wolf. The Perfect Goodbye by Cherise Aguilas. I practiced my goodbye to you many times. Unfinished letters littering the floor. Thoughts running in my mind. A sigh escaping my lips. For so long I was stuck, telling myself it should be perfect. One day, on the way home, I think of you. Somehow it feels different this time. I don't feel frustrated. My heart doesn't break anymore. I feel free. Turns out the perfect goodbye doesn't need any planning. No words were spoken. No letters were sent. Nothing was needed. It's solemn, like a gentle breeze, enveloping you with warmth and love before disappearing without a trace, forever changing you. It's Locked by R. Heights. The mystery-solving business requires keen observation and puzzle-solving skills. A senior detective doesn't use hints, but is always on the lookout for clues and secret passageways. To avoid arousing suspicion while snooping around, consider going undercover. Suspects will be less cautious of a cook, maid, or assistant than of a sassy detective. Agreeing to do various chores during an investigation can also help earn trust, gain access, or even earn some pocket money for souvenirs. If this does not help, try to create a distraction by spilling sneeze powder. The Hidden Face Warrior by Karen Davidson. Ayaliana gathered her things and stepped outside into the village. She couldn't stay here any longer. The memories were too painful. She found a soldier who smelt of Sisk smoke talking with Pella. He was asking her about a man with a bow. She walked right up to them. "I have a job for you," she says. He turned towards her, appearing irritated, saying nothing. So she continued. "Take me to my aunt in Lavinia." "I'm not an escort service, little girl." He began to turn away, so she said, "I'll pay you." It made him pause. Shroom Boys and Friends by Nuit. In a large forest, a soul cottage exists. The Shroom Boy lives here happily with his friends, or so he wants to believe. Within a slightly open door, he hears crying from the depths of the void. Noticing the static humming in the background, he walks away, pretending not to notice anything. Choosing to tend to sunflowers than to confront the truth, the Shroom Boy foolishly wishes for happiness. I don't know what any of these stories mean. Anamnesis by Alice. After getting off the carriage at the last stop, I found myself in a strange whirl with no immediate way home. I knew I needed to get home soon for some reason, but the only way was to wait. This world had so many different places to explore, like the red light district, the ever-bright city, the deep ocean, the spellbinding woods, the main town, and the looming castle seen from anywhere in the world. All the areas had people ready to help me get home, along with other difficulties as well. Yeah, I read it all. Good job, right? Corridors? It's the king. Fere, despite the dire circumstances, I hope you're enjoying your stay at the castle. I'm grateful for your hospitality, Your Majesty. Allow me to introduce Sir Leon, my youngest and most trusted general. It's an honor to meet you, Princess Vere. The honor is mine. I hope he is truly loyal to the king's word, without question. In an ideal world, this could have been your first visit to Fortuna with your father. Tell me about my father. You knew him from quite a young age, didn't you? He always told me that you were very good friends. The king looks at the horizon, solemn with nostalgia. Yes, we were. Alexander and I hit it off from the first moment we met. Over the years, we went from sharing youthful games to fighting together against common enemies. I cannot begin to count how many times I trusted him with my life, and he trusted me with his in turn, even though he was always the stronger one between us. For a second I see the corner of his lips turn upward. Your red hair reminds me so much of him, of his passion and daring spirit. He didn't deserve such a fate. I don't know what would be more compassionate, to spare him his regret with the truth, or for him to keep believing in that friendship. I see that the castle is well protected. I've noticed guards posted at almost every corner. Can never be too careful these days. Only yesterday a battalion was to leave for the front, but I ordered it to remain in the capital. What's the situation with Terrace and Fortuna? Leon will be able to inform you of such matters in full detail. I have no mind for them right now. The general clears his throat. Since Crysteria's fall, the threat of terrors had worsened considerably across the remaining kingdoms. In order to strengthen our ranks, forced conscriptions was imposed. Most of the young men in the kingdom were made comply. Some villages had to be abandoned in order to concentrate the majority of our forces in more specific areas. I see. After 7 years, we can say the situation is under control, and we've ensured protection of a significant portion of our rural territory. Funny that this is all the goddess's fault. Did she take none of this into consideration? I want to thank you for receiving me. It is I who am grateful to you. Your presence is a breath of hope, and that's why I've decided Your Majesty, are you well? Yes, quite. Vera, I wish to announce your arrival formally, at a grand ball that will take place in 13 days. We shall unite all the nobles of Fortuna, and make a grand toast to the blessings the goddess has bestowed upon us. You honor me, Your Majesty. I pray that in these coming days, you'll continue to take care of my daughter. Yikes. They really layer in the guilt thick, huh? I feel really bad. Are they up yet? Fuck you too. Okay, I need a toilet break, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. The garden is honestly my favorite place. It's gorgeous. Why is Chrono with Megaera in the gardens? Spy on them. Watching them makes me feel uneasy. I need to know what they're talking about. Unseen, I hide myself behind a tree. You think so? If you speak in such a manner, I fear I do not know what you think. My apologies. Chrono, I'd like to ask you something, and I implore you to be honest. Do you resent me? I am aware I didn't treat you very well when we were kids. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I was jealous of your bond, and so I behaved childishly. I would like to apologize. No, I beg you not to apologize. Not to me. I've never been upset with you. Then why is it so hard for you to meet my eyes? From the very first moment you saw me again, you've acted as if you dislike me. 'Cause we have to kill you, girly. Forgive me. The truth is that the passage of time has not made me a good person. Why do you say that? Poor Chrono. Chrono, remember when I got lost in the maze? The maze. Megaera and I were playing hide and seek that day. She managed to disappear. No matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find her. I began to worry. However, as the dusk fell... Why are they so pretty? Bro, it's crazy. It's so pretty. Are they allowed to be this pretty? That's crazy. That's crazy, actually. I'm going insane. Oh, hi, Lane! Hi. That's so pretty. It was Chrono who finally found her. Megaera has lost her way in the garden maze and sprained her ankle. I saw them emerge together, him carrying her on his back. At that moment, I felt... Should we double down and go jealous? Yeah. What happened? I was so scared, but Chrono saved me. Why didn't you call for help? We would have hurt you. Yeah, the CGs are so pretty, Lynn. And lose the game? No way. With your permission, I'll take her to the castle for the doctor to see her as soon as possible. I'm coming too. I didn't fully understand myself back then. I couldn't describe why my stomach was twisting. I guess selfishly, I felt she was stealing away something that I had always considered as mine. The next day, I remember running into the grove to hide. I waited and waited, but no one found me. In the end, Megaera wasn't the only one acting childish. Aww. Chrono. Back off from my man! Dude, they're so cute together though. But back off from my man! You saved me back then. You went into the maze for me. And now, you're here to save me again, aren't you? Sorry bro, we kinda have to kill you. I see Megaera slowly approaching Chrono as if she intends to kiss him. Not on my watch! Not on my fucking watch! I can't stand it. Not on my watch. Maybe next time. On my Seneca run. Chrono. I raise my voice before Megaera manages to steal a kiss. They both look in my direction, bewildered at the sight of me. Princess. Ah, Vera, it's you. Good morning. Chrono and I were chatting about sweet childhood memories, weren't we? If you'll excuse us, I'd like to speak to my squire. Of course. Chrono, we'll have time to pick up where we left off later. Back off, back off, back off, go, go, go. How did you end up there with her? She found me this morning and asked me to come with her. I inhaled slowly, exhaling with a sigh. Making sure there's no one nearby who can hear us, I speak in a hushed voice. Chrono, there are valid reasons why you shouldn't be close to Megaera. I'm well aware of them all. He speaks without looking me in the eyes. This situation makes me feel extremely uncomfortable. I can't bear the thought of... We're going full Chrono this time, her warming her way into his heart. I have a knot in my stomach, an unfounded fear of losing him. Princess, what you witnessed means nothing. You still won't look me in the eye. Chrono fixes his indigo gaze on mine. I serve you, you and no one else. His tone is resolute, edged with anger. He seems certain of every word. I believe you. Shouldn't have doubted you. Let's forget this. With your permission, I wish to retire to the library. I'll be there if you need me. That was very emotionally charged. Charged? How the fuck do I say that word? Charged. Yeah. Let's go to the inner gardens again, and then the outer gardens, and then go back to the library. Man-eater! Go go! Ah, Vere, are you done talking? Why are you here alone? Where are your servants? Alone? I wish. You may not have noticed, but we're being watched by several pairs of guards. I look around, soon spotting the first one, standing a good distance away. Awkward, isn't it? Sometimes they pretend to give me space, so I forget for a moment that I'm a prisoner in this castle. What say you, Vere? Do you think the entire royal guard would be able to protect me from the evil lurking amidst the shadows? You seem to be making light of a serious situation. Would you rather I burst into tears? What's your interest in my squire? You're upset. I wasn't planning to steal him from you. I'm even willing to let you borrow my servants in exchange, if you wish. What? Chrono is not a toy that can be borrowed. Meaning he's free to make his own decisions, right? Must confess something. In a sense, Chrono was my first love. That's why I was so happy to see him again. But I do not wish for us to become enemies, Vere. I don't want you to be like the others. If this upsets you, I won't interfere. Thank you. I just want us to keep being friends. No hard feelings. Yikes. I'll see you later. Enjoy the castle. And then let's go to the outside gardens. So many people. Oh, it's her! Look, it's her! It's Saint Vera. Yesterday I received suspicious looks for being a Christerian. Today I see nothing but smiles aimed in my direction. It's a real pleasure to meet you, Princess Vere. We've heard so much about you. They say you were sent by the goddess herself to save Fortuna. You are truly a saint. The ladies laugh, lovely and flushed. Princess, I must say that you are even more stunning than the rumors claimed you to be. You flatter me? I'm just telling the truth. No need to pay him any attention, Princess. His words are nothing more than idle flattery, for he is betrothed. Well, one's life can be full of unexpected twists and turns. Ew. Gross. Seneca! Princess Vere, I am at your service. How long have you been working at the castle? It's been almost a year since I arrived. Her Highness and I got along so well that it didn't take long for me to become her favorite. What about Alex? She seems to hold you both in high regard. Alex arrived before I did, but he's different. Different? He doesn't love the princess like I do, and I'm sure she perceives it. Why do you think he doesn't? Servant leans slightly towards the princess and, smiling, speaks to her in a hushed tone. It seems that Alex has a lover, a commoner girl from the city. But you haven't heard this from me, and I beg for discretion. If Princess Megaera were to find out, she'd have his head. I'll keep walking. Have a good day. Interesting plot. Oh, I love this game. It's so detailed. Hi, loser. Where is this? Nothing. Seneca is being ravaged by girls. He's so popular. Oh my god. He's so pretty. When I finally spot Seneca, I find him surrounded by Fortunian noblewomen. They seem enchanted by him. He is gorgeous. You're terribly funny, Seneca. I wish you were an advisor to our king. Life at court would be far more amusing. I wouldn't be opposed to exchanging you with Monsieur Boulard. He might hear us. You flatter me, ladies, even if your witticisms pave my way to the scaffold. Though I'm afraid not all my anecdotes are always so amusing. Huh? Tell us, please. Please. Well, it seems I cannot deny you. From here I can see how Seneca removes his right glove. The bandage covering his hand is unwrapped then, revealing the scar of a wound on his palm. I remember it. It's the cut he gave himself when he created the antidote for me. See this? This mark. It's the physical reminder of a battle I fought against a terror. I almost lost my life that day. What? Or that is the tale I always tell, for I fear that the truth would make me seem like a weak and sentimental man. Seneca? Suffer not in silence. I assure you there is no weakness in sharing one's feelings. With us you can be honest. Do not keep such a weight upon you. But with what eyes would you look at me if I told you that I inflicted this wound upon myself? Out of love? Out of love? Out of love, you say? The nobles stare at the mage in awe, face flushed. So tormenting was my longing that the only way to express it was to pen a letter with my own blood used for ink. Okay, number one, that's creepy as hell. And number two, bro, he's eating this up. She looks absolutely disgusted. I like Seneca. He's like really fun. I can't endure any more of this comical theater. Seneca. I would like to speak with you. Ladies, duty calls. It has been a pleasure. Good morning, princess. Or shall I call you Vera the Saint? It's quite the lofty title you've been given around these parts, isn't it? Sounds like you were having a good time. Of course, they're lovely. More importantly, they have loose lips. My ears are tuned to the sound of their prattling, princess. The mage speaks in a quiet voice. Keep your attention on me and conceal any discomfort. You should be aware there are dozens of eyes watching us. Do you think they suspect us? Suspect? I don't think their meager minds are capable of it. They're more fixated on wondering whether you and I share a bed. What? You'd like that, won't you? Oh? Well, aren't you full of surprises? Are you testing the waters, princess? Don't get too excited. Seneca, there are important matters to discuss, and this isn't an appropriate place to do so. Tonight then, when you've retired to your room, I'll pay you a visit. In my room? Do you intend to turn the wheels of the room more merely yourself? I'm afraid there is no other place where we can speak in confidence. But you have my word that I'd be discreet. Hopefully, no one will see me. Hopefully. Until then, I have a request. I need you to endear yourself to those closest to the king to get into their good graces. They pose a very real problem to us. Bullard and Tybalt, right? We continue talking in whispers, distant from the rest. I try to smile, sometimes, to mislead whoever is watching us. What do you know about Consular Bullard? Duke Maxime de Bullard was an advisor to the former king, so his word commands respect and trust. He's a dour and wealthy man, affluent in business, with some of his endeavors being of questionable legality, according to Licorice. I've heard things. Despite this, he's never seen to go against the interests of the kingdom or the monarchy. He certainly has keen sense for such interests. I'm sure he still regards me as suspicious. If we're careless, he will turn the nobles in court against us. His words hold weight among them. What do you know about Archduke Tybalt? Tybalt? He's a powerful man, and the firstborn son of the former monarch. If he was the firstborn, why doesn't he reign? It's likely his fondness for gambling and lack of military prowess played a part in such a decision. When the former king's health deteriorated, he rejected the natural law of succession, seeking out a divine sign. He decreed that the first of his 2 sons to sire a male heir would reign upon his passing. However, Megaera's birth was rightly considered the work of the goddess, and no more was needed to proclaim Midas as the rightful heir of the crown. Seek them out and talk to them. You go looking for them, I suggest that you ask any servant you come across. They should know where they are. Understood? See you tonight then. Wait. I've been wondering for a while. It's faint, but are you wearing perfume? Do you always go around sniffing people like that? I was going to pay you a compliment, but you've ruined the moment. Anyway, I'll leave you to your business. You know what to do. I feel like I would love to become bros with Seneca. He's not exactly like my type of guy, but I feel like he'd be awesome as a friend. I'm absolutely friend-zoning him. If you don't know where to look, ask the servants. Alex, come here. Oh, Andre, sorry. Do you know where Consular Bullard is? Afraid I haven't seen him this morning. Archduke Tybalt? I saw him pass by an hour ago, but I don't know where he went. Have a good day. And then there were some in the library, yeah? Let's check the dormitory, because there's a guard. Oh, he doesn't talk. Interior gardens. Nope. Corridors? Bullard? Archduke Tybalt is having tea on one of the terraces. I'll tell you how to get there. West Wing Terrace. There's so much content in this game. I don't think I'm finishing it today after all. That's crazy. Okay, anything you want to say to me? No. Let's go to the library and meet my baby Chrono. Save. Wait up. Save. In his office. Okay. Yippee! Chrono? Hi! Princess. I feel him tense. Our last conversation still hangs in the air. Apologize. Chrono, I'm sorry about earlier. I've been unfair to you. I too am sorry for the doubts I've caused you with my actions. I hope one day to be able to prove my loyalty to you. Now I feel bad. For being jealous. What are you reading? A book about terrors? I wanted to know if anything was discovered about their origin after all these years. Any answers so far? Nothing yet, I'm afraid. It sounds like a matter of concern to you. The squire looks down at the book in his hands. I'm concerned, yes. And I guess it's also a good distraction. I see. I'll take my leave so you can continue reading. I hope you find what you're looking for soon. Please let me know in case. Let me know if you need me for anything. It's still soon. Don't worry for now. He's scary. Yippee! Now we go and talk to old men. And not the hot kind. You may enter. Princess Vere. I do not expect to take up much of your time. I simply wish to speak with you as much as courtesy will allow. Despite unfortunate first impressions, I can see you are a rational man. I imagine it will be possible to find common ground between us. Bullard doesn't move from his seat. I witnessed firsthand how easily you won the king's trust with words alone. Do you think the discontent between us can be solved in a similar fashion? And more than mere words, my lord. My presence here is a miracle. The pressing question is, who is behind it? As a royal advisor, your authority and wisdom are unquestionable. Unquestionable, yes. Affairs related to the goddess, however, are not your field of study. I admit that you are not without reason. I hold no pretense of authority over the designs of the goddess. However, it was her grace that blessed me with a healthy bout of skepticism. Skepticism! And I cannot overlook how unusual it is to watch His Majesty entrust the life of his daughter, his most precious treasure, to a stranger. What is the princess's life worth to you? A bold question, given your position. Innocence allows me to speak without fear, my lord. While you look my way with disdain and distress, I have not forgotten that danger could come from anywhere. Princess Megaera is an envoy of the goddess and the heir to the throne. Her life is worth the stability of the kingdom, and as you are aware, I serve the kingdom. I have no need to prove with words what my actions have dictated for so many years. Should we? I should. I've heard your deeds, my lord. I suppose some of them might have served the kingdom. Color me surprised. Are you trying to insult me? I speak only with the same frankness you offer me in turn, though I do so for a good reason. Fortuna has not suffered any misfortune at my hand, but your questionable wares did pass through Christeria's territory. How do you intend to prove such slander? Since I have his ear and earned his trust, it'd be enough to simply bring it to his Majesty's attention. And if I were an enemy of Fortuna, as you claim that I am, it would certainly be in my interest to let the king know. Ask yourself why I haven't done so. You can consider me your ally for now, so long as you refrain from making an enemy of me. Threats? Interesting. Time will prove one of us right, princess. Now, if you will excuse me, I must get on with my work. Can I search for stuff? Will you let me search for potions here? Have a good day. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. West Wing. Alone? I thought you would be with someone. Oh, Princess Vere, it is always a pleasure to see you. Would you do me the honor of accompanying me for tea? I was looking forward to chatting with you. Let us celebrate that the feeling is mutual then. Cake! Tell me, are you enjoying your stay in the castle? I am, yes. Something we seemingly have in common. I like to have tea on this terrace whenever I visit, when the weather permits. Today is a splendid day. No one would believe that misfortune lurks amidst the shadows in our kingdom. On the contrary, the goddess seems to be rather pleased, don't you think? So you're not worried? Oh, of course I am. But what am I to do other than place my trust in you and His Majesty? I'm afraid I'm not the one the goddess has placed at the helm. Ah, he's salty. The Archduke smiles over the rim of his cup before taking a small sip of his tea. If you will allow my curiosity, do you think it's possible to break the curse placed upon your kingdom? Yes, I have reasons to believe Cristeria will be restored when I kill the one responsible for the curse. Ah, the witch Circe, right? Do you know her whereabouts? With Megaera being her target, she may be closer than we think. And that is why you are here. You came not only to save our kingdom, but also above all else, your own. Does that worry you? Not at all. You are the princess of Cristeria. No one would expect you to throw away your kingdom for another. What matters is that we're on the same side, fighting a common enemy, are we not? Yes, we are. Lies and half-truths, nothing else comes out of my mouth. Know that I greatly appreciate the help you're providing Fortuna. It would be my pleasure to assist you in recovering what's yours. As long as you enjoy my favor, my army will be at your disposal. Pleased to hear that? With another smile, Tybalt continues to sip his tea. You do not doubt I'm the Princess of Cristeria. My brother has recognized you as such, and I have full confidence in him. Ignore Bullard's discomfort. His very own shadow makes him suspicious. Do you have a close relationship with His Majesty? Not as close as I'd like to be. Unfortunately, the passing of time has put distance between us. Even so, my brother knows he can always count on me. Enjoy the tea. The topics of our chatter are banal and nothing of consequence. It's time for me to take my leave. I appreciate the conversation. It's been my pleasure, Princess Vere. Hope the opportunity will present itself again. I'm sure we still have much to discuss. At Seneca's request, I've spoken to both of them. Now I have to wait for him in my bedchamber. I'll continue to enjoy the pleasant weather for a while longer. Okay, I think that is all for today. I have begun to slur, which is usually a very good indicator that I am tired of talking. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. I love this game so much, and I'm really surprised there's this much content in just chapter 1 alone, considering the price. The price is like really cheap, like $15, I think, maybe, in dollars. But it's like, for the length, it's like so good already. So yeah, I'm excited to play more next time. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye bye.